Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Eric the Old Jarhead here. Now, as the guys get the last of those monster slabs off the deck, Kevin has rolled up the first of 3 fairly large branches. Now, these branches were, well, they were really kind of main stems. They were all growing fairly straight up, and I did discuss with the customer that branches don't always give you the best lumber. They tend to be under stress because they're fighting gravity all the time. And so you can't always really get the best lumber out of them, but you can slab them deep and dry them and then plane them down and get something out of them. So it generally just takes more work to get good lumber out of big branches like this. But you know what? There's still some there, and some guys really like the gun stock shape stuff that you can get out of branches. And even mentioned that to the customer at one point. Anyway, I'm not going to blabber my way all the way through this. I'm going to let you watch. So enjoy the show. Kevin's going to get 3 of these Black Forest oak logs knocked off the deck before we get back into another big one. So let's let it roll and see how things go. And I'll come back to you when, well, things get a little exciting. All right, let's get her done. I hate to laugh at Kevin's expense, but folks, let me tell you something. If you've milled as much as I have, or in Kevin's case, quite a bit more than I have, you know what? You're going to do that. It's just, you're going to get up on your mill with the saw running and you're going to run it into the mill. It's going to happen. It's kind of like sawing into the side supports or the log clamp, or leaving the loader arms up with the guide arm out. I mean, there's so many things that can happen when you're running a sawmill like this. And I don't care how long you've done it. I've been milling since very early in 2011. Kevin has been milling about the same amount of time. He just went full time for a couple years, whereas I haven't done that. So he's got about 2,400 hours on this mill and over 1 million board feet under his belt. So in any case, the point is, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And I want to tell you, though, that saw kept working. Yep, chain was loose. And, yep, we ran it into the deck. He also hit the band with it as well. And you know what? Just kept going anyway. And that's pretty well-maintained saw, folks. It's also a heavily used saw. Another thing that I thought I would comment on is that one of you mentioned Kevin's drive chain tension, and you're right, it is low. It should be tightened up. Doesn't mean that the mill is going to do anything bad or wrong or anything else, but just so you know, when the mill head is all the way to the tongue side of the mill, the drive belt should actually sit in the middle of that black kind of dot on the side. I think it's an access point. You know, the thing is that drive chain should be right in the middle of that black dot. So when the head is all the way to the rear, you know what? That chain should sit in the middle of that. It's fairly easy to adjust, but when you're really busy, sometimes you don't get to it and the mill keeps going anyway, so you keep going until you got the chance to do the maintenance. Anyway, let's let Kevin get these logs finished up, and I'll be back near the end to tell you about what's coming up next. You're going to want to hear it. Stay tuned. Let's get this one done first, though.
Some hearts fall into love, and every autumn apart again. And every spring, some hearts fall into love, and every autumn they go with broken hearts. I don't like the seasons, I don't like the moon. They change for no reason, no. Said I don't like the seasons, I don't like the moon. They change for the reasons I don't really know.
All right, we're getting down there now. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, it's free to be subscribed. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, and it really helps the channel out. And I'd appreciate it if you did that, folks. Thank you very much for that. Now, what's coming up? Well, the next log that Kevin needs to get up on the deck is the next in the sequence of these big logs. So it's another big one, 34 inches in diameter on one end. It's a little bit gnarly, so it's going to give them fit. So you're going to want to see that one. It's coming up next, folks. Well, I got to get it out for you first. So in the meantime, I'll throw another video up here for you to watch. And when the new one comes out, if you hit that notification bell, you'll know when it comes out. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.